Hey guys, what's up? Hope you guys are doing well. Coming to you guys with another video. Sorry I wasn't able to make this video for you guys while I was on Thanksgiving break, but I'm here to make it for you now. I'm just going to be showing you a few cards and talking about the Astros and COPPA and YouTube 2020 and what that means for me. So I'll get into the cards first. So got this lot of cards off of Blowout. I got 3 of these Will Smith Topps Chrome Update rookies. I hear he's not bad, so I figured I'd pick those up. Got 3 of these Kevin Biggio rookie debut rookies, and also 3 of his regular rookies. So grab those. Also got this Clayton Kershaw Topps Chrome Update Pink Refractor. Jeff Bagwell Pinnacle Lasting Memories Insert Die Cut. This was the card I really wanted from what the seller had for sale. This 2007 Topps Chrome Miguel Cabrera Blue Refractor. So anything pre-2010 Topps Chrome refractors of like Miguel Cabrera and especially Albert Pujols and Ichiro are going to be or have been hard to find at reasonable prices or at prices that I'm willing to pay. So I was glad to find that card. And a couple other cards here. Clayton Kershaw jersey from Alan Ginter, and also a Roger Clemens Alan Ginter jersey with the Astros. So pick those up from Blowout. Next up, got this lot of 2007 Topps Chrome white refractors. I'm not going to show you all the cards because there's several of them, but these are the main ones I wanted. Jim Edmonds. These are numbered out of 660. Omar Vizquel, who I think could be a future Hall of Famer. And the card that I really wanted from this lot was this Albert Pujols. So along the same lines as that, this was a single I got off of eBay, but it's from 2003 Topps Chrome. Albert Pujols refractor, numbered out of 699. So grab that, and then a couple other cards here. This was kind of a random pickup, but I like the player, so figured I'd pick it up. It's from 2019 Topps Tier 1. It's a Prime Performers autograph of Bobby Richardson, numbered out of 299. So cool card there. And then this last card was kind of expensive. He was a Braves first round draft pick in the draft this year. It's a 2019 Bowman Chrome Draft autograph of Shea Langeliers. So kind of random. If you don't know his backstory, I'm not really a Braves fan, but he actually went to Baylor, and I saw him play a couple times. So that was cool. One of my good friends was a manager on the baseball team, and he would tell me, like, hey, this guy's really good, and there's, like, all these pro scouts who come to watch him, and I think he's going to be, like, a top 10 draft pick. And I was like, that's interesting, because Baylor's not really known as a baseball school. We're probably more known for football or even basketball, but he got drafted in the top 10. He's 9th overall, so it's pretty cool. So I hope he does well, for sure. But if not, it'll just be kind of a cool card to remind me of the connection, I guess. So, yeah. So that's all I have for the cards. So feel free to click off if that's all you wanted to see. But yeah, I'll talk about the Astros and COPPA and YouTube 2020 and what that means for me. So I'll start off with the Astros. So if you keep up with baseball and keep up with baseball news, you know that the Astros have been involved in this whole sign stealing scandal where Mike Fiers and other former players have said that the Astros had a camera set up in center field that was trained on the catcher with a feed that went to the dugout. And the people watching the feed would signal the batter, like, hey, this pitch is coming. And they would signal him by banging on a trash can or whistling, apparently. So I've seen videos on YouTube of, you would hear a bang and then the Astros are at the plate and the next pitch, home run. So pretty compelling evidence. I'm not going to be a homer and be like, oh no, the Astros are the best organization in the world and we don't do anything wrong and stuff like that, because every organization does things that are at least, I don't know, against the rules or like at least bend the rules, So I'm not going to sit here on a high horse and be like, no, we didn't do anything wrong. This is all just other fans being salty that, we're good and that we beat them, because like, to be fair, if I were a fan of the Yankees or the Red Sox or the Rays, even, like, I would be upset the Astros won and like stole signs. Like, that's not fair, and especially since the rules are there to prevent like teams from going too far to win. Essentially, I think so. I would be upset for sure. So definitely understandable that other fans are upset, but um, yeah, I don't really know what's going to happen. They said the investigation's not going to be over until like next year, which, to be fair, there's only a few days left in 2019. So what are they going to come up with, in that short of a time frame? But yeah, I just honestly want it to be over already because it's created a lot of negative publicity. And I know people say that no publicity is bad publicity, but in this case, I think it is. So kind of makes you think about all the awards that the Astros have won and stuff like that, and just calls into question kind of those things a little bit. Because if I think this goes on a lot in the Olympics where you have countries that have like state-sponsored doping programs, like China and Russia. And Russia just got banned, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, I think. So if I cheated and like won a gold medal, I would always know in the back of my mind that I cheated. It's not, even if no one else knew, like it would just bother me personally. I don't know if it bothers them, but it would for me. So yeah, it kind of ruins it, to be honest with you, or at least it would for me. So yeah, honestly, I'm just ready for it to be over. I know other teams have been caught cheating or whatever. I think the Red Sox had some Apple Watch thing or whatever that they used to. I don't know I hadn't looked into it, but I know that other teams probably. I would be willing to bet that other teams, break the rules too. But that's definitely no excuse for the Astros too. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard because, like, if other teams are doing it, then you're like, well, shoot, we got to go with them and do it because then we're going to lose, or we'll be at a disadvantage. So I can definitely see, like, why other teams would do it. But I thought it was kind of funny how Rob Manfred came out and was like, oh, yeah, we have no reason to believe that any other teams are doing this at this time. And I was like, that's stupid and that's BS because, like, if one team's doing it, you can bet like a few other teams are doing it. They just maybe haven't gone to the same extent or as far of lengths to cheat, or have been really stupid about it like the Astros have. So, but then after thinking about it, I was like, well, he kind of has to say that because if he launched an investigation into all 30 teams, first of all, that would cost way too much time and money. And also, I'd be willing to bet that they'd find some rules violation of them stealing signs. And it's okay to steal signs as long as it's like done without technology, but the rules are that you can't use technology to steal signs. So I'd be willing to bet that all the teams would have some sort of rules violation related to that rule. But he kind of has to say that because it would kind of undermine the whole integrity of the game, I feel like. And a lot of fans would gravitate, not to the same extent as like the 1994 baseball strike, but like a lot of fans would, become fans of football and would find that more preferable to baseball. So baseball would lose at least some fans. So I definitely see why he had to say that, and I guess he just kind of has to take one for the MLB and looking like an idiot. So, yeah, those are kind of my thoughts on the whole cheating scandal. Not really a fan of what the Astros did. I'm just kind of ready for it to be over. So, them to just decide something or decide some sort of punishment, So, anyway, those are my thoughts on the Astros, and then I'll switch to YouTube and this whole COPPA thing. So I'm sure you guys know, since this was going down like a month ago, about YouTube requiring you to mark your videos as for kids or not for kids. So I'm not going to explain how it all works or my understanding, but I've seen several people come out and say, yeah, we're just going to take the wait and see approach and see how it all plays out. And that's kind of what I'm going to do. I don't really make my videos for kids. I kind of just make them for whoever wants to watch them, and also for me to like share my collection and connect with other collectors. And it's kind of or I think they laid out a list of factors that they would use to determine if your videos are not for kids. And YouTube was like, hey, you can't use our analytics I don't know, page or whatever, to back up your argument that, you know, is or is not for kids. And I just was really frustrated with that, because like that's so stupid. Why do you even have it then? Like, what's the point if you're not gonna? I know it's just a way for them to cover themselves, but like, what's the point of even having it then? If, oh yeah, we're going to give you stats about your audience, but don't rely on them because, you know, we don't want to get sued. And I get that they don't want to get sued, but it's like, well, why do you even have it? It makes no sense to me. So that's kind of frustrating, because that was like, oh, I'll just use that as evidence why my videos aren't for kids. And like, I don't, like, not many kids watch my videos. And so, or according to the analytics. So, it's just kind of frustrating, and so I don't really know what to make of it. I definitely do want to stay connected and be involved in the community as much as I'm able to. Obviously, with me starting a new job and everything, or starting my first job, really, there's way less free time that I have than before. So I don't really have time to watch a bunch of videos or even like make videos, but I want to stay connected, because I don't really have any other like friends that collect cards. So this is a way for me to share the hobby and you know, interact with other collectors. So I definitely do want to keep making videos, but if they're going to make it really hard to, then I mean, I just won't, and I'll probably try and connect with other collectors in other ways. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Hopefully, there'll be more guidance, or it'll just be more clear what they are looking for. So hopefully that'll come soon. But I guess my plan for now is just to mark my videos as not for kids come December 31st, or a little bit after the new year. I don't know. We don't have time to do that, but I know it's like it'll take like 2 seconds, but I forget, and you know, I don't know. So yeah, that's probably what my plan is, and then I'll look at the factors that they provided and see like what I can use to support the argument, or like what evidence there is to support the argument that my videos aren't for kids. So that's probably my plan. Would love to hear from you guys what your plan is, and also your thoughts on the Astros. I'm not really interested in getting into like a debate or a fight about the Astros, because it's just not worth it, and it's kind of stupid. So, but I would be interested to hear what you guys think, and what you guys are, or like how you guys are handling the whole YouTube thing. So yeah, just to get ideas and see what other people are doing. So yeah, that's it for this video. I had a COMC order come in from Black Friday a week or so ago. So I'll try and make that video for you guys. That'll probably be my last video of the year, but yeah, stay tuned for that if you want. If not, whatever. And thanks if you stayed to the end of this video, thanks very much for staying to the end. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you all enjoyed, and thanks for watching.